Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You're probably familiar with a pillow commercial that's everywhere. It's on TV. And wherever you put it, you get the pillows, this new pillow that's out. You know what? You don't need a pillow good night's sleep. You want to make sure your investments are safe. That's where you get the good night's sleep. And that's what you get here at Phil's Gang with our technology. It's built in to show you when your stock is ready to fail, when your stock is ready to rally. That's right, it follows the money. You don't need a pillow, you need Phil's Gang. That's how you get a good night's sleep. You'll always know well in advance if the market's going to collapse for your stock. Join my gang, philsgang.com. For more information, just go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. We will see you on the charts.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264. If you're a Phil's Gang member or a fan of the Phil's Gang Show, then you need the all-new Phil's Gang hat. Now available in a variety of colors and cool comfort styles for only $25. You can show your Phil's Gang pride with the stylish Are You Nuts hat or Phil's Gang logo hat. Don't wait. Go to philsgang.com and click on the shopping cart icon to order your hat today or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years. Very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I love the new MV charts on Phil's software, and I'm making profits using them.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I love your new MV1, making lots of profits.
I love the chart. You know, I'm limited with time, real good as far as just looking at whatever ticker tells me right away.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
The new MV1 and MV2 charting software. I particularly like the pre- and post-market candlesticks.
You guys have always been great on the service side. I can't say enough about the service side.
Don't wait. Sign up for Phil's Gang today. Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, my name is Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. You know the stock market goes up 72% of the time? Then why is it that the retail customer, 80% of the time, have lost money? Because they don't know when to get out. And that's why I'm providing a product called my MV2 chart that solves that problem. It's always about when do I get out? That problem has been solved. Check it out, my MV2 chart. Don't miss it.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. To many, the stock market is shrouded in mystery. When do I buy? What is the stop loss? Should I invest on earnings? Is it time to sell? At Phil's Gang, we want to clear the investing fog for you. We want to make you an educated, confident investor and ultimately a profitable investor. For over 15 years, Phil Grandy and the Phil's Gang team have been dedicated to teaching, guiding, and answering your investment questions. And with our new Phil's Gang website and customer support messaging system, we are available when you need us to answer your questions. philsgang.com can be accessed from your home, office, or any location where internet is available. Plus, you never miss a beat because all material is archived. From beginner to seasoned investor, Phil Grandy has been helping thousands of people learn about the stock market and producing smart investing strategies. Whether you're preparing for retirement or looking to secure your financial future, learn, invest, and profit with Phil's Gang. That's philsgang.com. For more information, call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, there's nothing worse than you're investing in a stock and during the day something happens and you don't know what to do. You don't know who to call. Or you call somebody and they just give you a bunch of BS. Not here at Phil's Gang. We value every gang member. During the day, you got a question about your stock, you contact us. We have the best service in the world. philsgang.com. You're not alone. You're a gang member.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264.
Let me ask you, could you use a little extra money? Well, of course you could. Everybody could use that extra revenue to pay the bills, pay down debt, or save for retirement. With philsgang.com, we help you make that extra income in the stock market. For over 15 years, Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team have helped folks who are interested in learning short-term and long-term investing by providing professional-level charting skills and strategies. philsgang.com is your #1 source to learn, invest, and profit in the stock market. And you can do this for only $39.95 a month. With philsgang.com, you learn how to invest in the market. You get daily investment coaching guidance, and you will learn to invest and trade with the skills and confidence of the pros. Just log on and get daily investment instructions and make profits. Plus, all philsgang.com material is archived for your convenience. Go to philsgang.com to join or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Call today.
If you're a Phil's Gang member or a fan of the Phil's Gang Show, then you need the all-new Phil's Gang hat. Now available in a variety of colors and cool comfort styles for only $25. You can show your Phil's Gang pride with the stylish Are You Nuts hat or Phil's Gang logo hat. Don't wait. Go to philsgang.com and click on the shopping cart icon to order your hat today or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264. The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solution by or hold. And information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money man. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money man. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Bill Brandy.
We actually think anyway, even without Mr. Trump, the U.S. economy is actually on a solid footing. We have seen unemployment rate coming down. The labor market is actually quite tight. We see wage growth coming back. So even without some measurements that Mr. Trump plans to do, we're actually fairly positive on the U.S. economy.
Let's back up, and it's not just the election. As you know, we upgraded the market before the election because the economy was getting so much better.
What are you, nuts? Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. You've got to be nuts. This is unbelievable, these people. That is not the truth. And we're going to go over that today. Well, they're saying how the economy has been great. We didn't need Trump. Oh, really? Well, everyone's been distracted by this 20,000 all-time historic high and the fact that the Trump rally soared 2,700 points or 16% since the election night. This fastest in history, this biggest move ever. There's no thought. There's no worry. It's amazing. The economy's rolling over. Nobody sees it. The last quarter, 2016, came in at 1.6%. Our economy grew by 1.6%. What are you, nuts? Do you understand what that means? That means this stock market is going up 230%, while the economy is going up 1.6%. Wages have not gone up. It's a fake market. But that's okay. That's fine. I'm for it. As long as I got my chart to tell me when to get out. We'll continue to make money all the time. As long as my chart turns red, lets me out in time so I can keep the money we're making. And again, we're celebrating the 20,000. I'm not grumpy over the 20. Great. I just want to know when to get out. You think I'm going to depend on some financial advisor? What are you, nuts? He's not going to tell me to get out. Why would he tell me to get out? It's not in his best interest to tell me to get out. In fact, when you call and ask him, hey, should we get out? He says, no, he sells you another stock. What are you, nuts? So that's why I continued. I will continue. I said I'd put out 25 for 25 people. I would give for free for 4 weeks. You join the gang for 4 weeks. It's $39.95. And I'll give you for 4 weeks my MV2 color-coded technology chart, which tells you when to get in, but more important, when to get out. Matter of fact, even as important, if a stock is going up, it'll tell you not to get in because there's not enough money going into that stock. It's a head fake rally. Many times, these crooks, these gangsters, these parasites on Wall Street will drive a stock up when there is very, very little money coming in behind it. They can manipulate it. Those are called specialists. Every stock has a specialist. There's a specialist responsible for each stock. He rigs the market to go up. And when he's rigging the stock to go up, and all of a sudden oh, look at this, I read in Barron's, this company's doing this, or I read in New York Times, I heard Jim Cramer, get in and buy it. Oh, really? Unbeknown to you, it doesn't have enough money to sustain that rally. And then all of a sudden, bam, you're losing money. You're grumpy. And you say, the heck with the stock market. I'm never getting in the stock market. Really? You're never going to get in again? Where else are you going to make the kind of money that you can make in the stock market? All you got to know is when to get out. The market goes up about 72, 73% of the time. Yeah. So you've got to think, how could I lose money when a stock market's going up 72 to 73%? That's better odds than going to Vegas. How could I lose? It's easy, because you don't get out in time. Nobody's going to tell you to get out in time. Wall Street is not to their best interest to get you out in time. It's to keep you sucked in. Really? Why not? Look at the fees. It's all about fees. Look at the hidden fees. You think they're going to tell you to get out with all the hidden fees? Distribution fees, performance fees, custodial fees, legal fees, transfer agent fees, sub-transfer agent fees, bookkeeping fees. Oh, they're going to tell you to get out. Are you kidding? How about the soft dollars? How about those fees? Kickback fees, revenue sharing fees, wrap fees, finder's fees, shelf space fees, distribution fees, performance fees. You never see those. And a big one, trading fees. $250 billion every day they take out of your 401k. You get screwed and you don't see it and you can't find it because they bury it in the operating cost of the 401k. The value, net asset value, they hide it. So see, they're not there to get you out. And that's why 80% of the people in the market lose money when the market goes up to, say, 73% of the time. Well, I fixed that. And so I'm going to give you the chart free for 4 weeks. All you got to do is join the gang. It's $39.95. So I offered it to 25 people. Here's the number, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. One more time, 877-600-GANG. Pick up your free chart. You are going to love it. And at the end of 4 weeks, you're not going to give it back. If you just want to keep the chart and don't want to be a gang member anymore, that's fine too. That's fine too. So we started the other day. I didn't do it yesterday. I was not on the radio yesterday. So I'll continue it today. I think we got about, I haven't checked, but my guess would be about half left. So here's the number, 877-600-GANG. Okay, now let's talk about these fools. You come on to, oh, we're okay. We're okay. We don't need Trump. Really? I don't think so. How are we okay? The exports are killing. Do you know why we're not okay? Do you know why the economy, the last quarter 2016, only grew 1.6%? Do you know that our economy, our GDP, since the last quarter of 2015 has averaged about 1.4%? And for all the 8 years, our economy grew less than 2%, about 1.5%. Do you know that? For the last 8 years, our economy, and you're saying we don't need Donald Trump? We were fine with Trump. Things are turning around. No, what you got turning around is a rigged market, a fake market. You got fake everything, fake jobs, fake job numbers. You got everything's fake. It's our exports that kill us. In 2016, our exports of goods, around 2.4 trillion. I'm just rounding it up. While our imports amount to 2.9 trillion. What are you, nuts? That's a $500 billion trade deficit. So, well, that doesn't affect me. Oh, really? Let's put it into perspective, how that does affect you and how it affects the economy, how it affects your jobs. And we're going to put that into perspective for you when we get back from the break, because it is just, it's amazing. Most people don't understand what the trade deficit is and how it kills them. See, you want to be focusing on the trade deficit. Let's put it in perspective, how it affects you. Say our economy GDP contracted in the first quarter of 2017 at an annual rate of 0.7%. That means our trade deficit would have increased $77 billion to reach a grand total of $563 billion. So we have a deficit. We imported $77 billion more than we exported. If the deficit had not increased but had remained at the previous quarter's level, when our economy GDP would have grown by 1.1%. So instead of having a 1.6%, we would have had a 2.7%. That's one hell of a difference. Can you imagine? Can you imagine the difference that it makes? It's all about the biggest problem we have is imports. Those and it's our policies. Like, thank God we got rid of TPP. Thank God. Get your free chart. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-GANG. There's about 11 or 12 slots left.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years. Very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I love the new MV charts on Phil's software, and I'm making profits using them.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I love your new MV1, making lots of profits.
I love the chart. I'm limited with time. Real good as far as just looking at whatever ticker tells me right away.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
The new MV1 and MV2 charting software. I particularly like the pre- and post-market candlesticks.
You guys have always been great on the service side. I can't say enough about the service side.
Don't wait. Sign up for Phil's Gang today. Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grant at philsgang.com. Open Line Friday. Don't forget, every Friday, here's the number, 855-745-7445. Use that number to participate in my radio show where I can give you information on your stock. Don't forget, that's every Friday, Open Line Friday. That's here on philsgang.com, every Friday.
Don't miss it. Tune in and call Phil with your stock questions on Open Line Fridays. Left-wing, right-wing, libertarians, independents. We may not all agree on politics, but we all agree that we need to plan for retirement. At philsgang.com, we prepare you and educate you on how to invest in the stock market so you can secure your retirement and live comfortably. Call Phil's Gang today, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
If you're looking to make extra income, if you're looking to pay off bills and plan for your retirement, then check out philsgang.com. Philsgang.com is an online educational service that informs you, coaches you, and guides you on how to invest in the stock market. Get daily advice to buy stocks, short stocks, and learn when to get out of your positions. Philsgang.com provides daily webinars, alerts, educational tutorials, and all material is archived. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years. Very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I love the new MV charts on Phil's software, and I'm making profits using them.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I love your new MV1, making lots of profits.
I love the chart. I'm limited with time. Real good as far as just looking at whatever ticker tells me right away.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
The new MV1 and MV2 charting software. I particularly like the pre- and post-market candlesticks.
You guys have always been great on the service side. I can't say enough about the service side.
Don't wait. Sign up for Phil's Gang today. Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
As a mother, you don't want to have to worry about this bill is coming, but then she needs this chemo. That's a decision you shouldn't have to make.
At St. Jude, a family never sees a bill at all. It's like the world has been lifted off of your shoulders.
The treatment doesn't get any better than what you receive at St. Jude. It saved my life. It saved my daughter's life. It saved our family.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Let me ask you, could you use a little extra money? Well, of course you could. Everybody could use that extra revenue to pay the bills, pay down debt, or save for retirement. With philsgang.com, we help you make that extra income in the stock market. For over 15 years, Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team have helped folks who are interested in learning short-term and long-term investing by providing professional-level charting skills and strategies. philsgang.com is your #1 source to learn, invest, and profit in the stock market. And you can do this for only $39.95 a month. With philsgang.com, you learn how to invest in the market. You get daily investment coaching guidance, and you will learn to invest and trade with the skills and confidence of the pros. Just log on and get daily investment instructions and make profits. Plus, all philsgang.com material is archived for your convenience. Go to philsgang.com to join or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Call today.
Money, 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 can you use?
Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, I'm celebrating the 20,000, the Dow 20,000. I'm going to give you my chart free because this market can continue to go up a lot higher. It will correct at some point, but why? Okay, sit there and not buy stocks when they keep rigging this market to go higher. All you got to know is when to get out. That's all you got to know. And I developed a chart. Nobody else. I developed a chart that shows you, and it turns red, it tells you when to get out. It's not a joke. It works. And you're going to try it for 4 weeks. You just have to get the gang membership. It's only $39.95. Then you get the $29.95 chart free. At the end of 4 weeks, you want to keep the chart, don't want to be a gang member, that's fine. But you should have this chart, especially if you have a 401k and you want to know when your 401k is going to collapse. It's worth having it just to follow your 401k. If you're retired, you got your 401k, just follow it so you know, hey, this thing works. It's always right. It tells you when to get out. So check it out. Here's the number, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. And as I said last week or a couple of days ago, I'm looking for 25 people to help me prove it. We got about half left. So they're celebrating the 20,000. Wow. 20,000 GDP. See, one thing about Trump, he understands, which Obama didn't understand. You got to focus on the jobs. You got to focus on the deficits. We can't continue to export more goods than we import. I mean, we can't, sorry, opposite. The amount of goods that we are exporting are nothing compared to the amount of goods we're importing, about 50 billion a month. We're in a hole. We don't have a check to write that money. There's no money in a checking account. But China, they love giving us the money to buy their goods. They love, so they can come over here, buy our cheap real estate. We give them treasuries with an interest rate of 2.4%. They love it. But here's the problem. What doesn't make sense? Under Obama, think about this. How can the market be rallying up 230% while our economic growth for the last 8 years under Obama, under his economic policies, was an anemic 1.4%? Since last quarter of 2015 to this quarter, we just got the numbers today, our economy grew by 1.5%. Reagan, all the other presidents, 3.5%, 4% more. 1.4% for 8 years. And you want to know why you don't have a good job? You want to know why it's all service jobs? Because a lot of this most of it has to do with the exporting. We're importing more than we're exporting. It's killing us. So how can we celebrate 20,000? It has a nosebleed level, PE ratio of 17. And the reported earnings have been nosebleeding at 24. Way overpriced. There's no focusing on the divergence that lay out there that's in the market that could kill this and take this market down. Think about this. There's a big divergence between the stock market going up 200 and while the stock market's going up 230%, personal finance is going down. It's getting worse and worse. There's another divergence that these cockroaches on Wall Street won't tell you about. We have a divergence between the Dow. It's going up. And guess what? The people who are making $100,000 a year, that group is declining. Those are small businesses. We need small businesses. They keep our country going. They keep on hiring you. So you have divergences and nobody's focusing on it. In personal finance and small businesses. This is crazy. This is nuts. So, the problem, we got to fix it. And Obama knows what the problem is. I mean, Trump knows what the problem is. I keep getting those two confused. But before I go on, I want to, I really believe in Trump. But I was really upset yesterday what he said yesterday. I want to play this for you.
The Dow, on top of it, just hit 20,000. First time in history. I'm very proud of that. Now, we have to go up. We don't want it to stay there.
He said he was very proud of it hit 20,000. He just bought the market. The worst thing he could do. He wasn't thinking. He should have never done that. Remember what he said when I talked with him?
Right. I've been talking about a bubble for a while, so let's see. I hope I'm wrong, but I think we're in a big, fat, juicy bubble, and the only thing that was going was the stock market.
And believe me, we're in a bubble right now. And the only thing that looks good is the stock market. But if you raise interest rates even a little bit, that's going to come crashing down. We are in a big, fat, ugly bubble.
And we've already raised interest rates, and the Fed's talking about raising them 3 more times. And now he says he's proud of it. He's owning it. He's going to buy it. It's the worst thing he could do. I'm so disappointed in that. So does that mean he's going to continue with the policies of giving companies money to keep buying their own stock back? Or is he going to continue with a QE policy where they print $85 billion a month and they take that $85 billion and they buy the bonds to drop the interest or the yield down so that the Chinese and the Saudis who are in bonds, because remember, we give them treasuries when we have a trade deficit of $60 billion, we give them a note, an IOU, at 2.4%. So are they going to go now and start doing the same thing? Bernanke did go in and start printing money and buying $85 billion a month of these bonds so that the interest rate goes down. And if that happens, all the Chinese and all the Saudis run to the stock market to push the market up even more. Is that what he's going to do? I hope not. But if he does, we're equipped. Because it doesn't matter to us. You know why? Because we have the chart that tells us when to get out. You don't have to worry. 877-600-GANG. Get your free chart with your membership. Free chart right now. 877-600-GANG.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years. Very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I love the new MV charts on Phil's software, and I'm making profits using them.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I love your new MV1, making lots of profits.
I love the chart. Unlimited with time, real good as far as just looking at whatever ticker tells me right away.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness, and talk about what's really going on.
The new MV1 and MV2 charting software. I particularly like the pre- and post-market candlesticks.
You guys have always been great on the service side. I can't say enough about the service side.
Don't wait. Sign up for Phil's Gang today. Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grant at philsgang.com. You're probably familiar with a pillow commercial that's everywhere. It's on TV. And wherever you put it, you get the pillows, this new pillow that's out. You know what? You don't need a pillow good night's sleep. You want to make sure your investments are safe. That's where you get the good night's sleep. And that's what you get here at Phil's Gang with our technology. It's built in to show you when your stock is ready to fail, when your stock is ready to rally. That's right, it follows the money. You don't need a pillow. You need Phil's Gang. That's how you get a good night's sleep. You'll always know well in advance if the market's going to collapse or your stock. Join my gang, philsgang.com. For more information, just go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. We will see you on the charts.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264. Are you ready to get serious about your financial future? You know, reduce your debt, pay off those student loans, and prepare for retirement. Taking control of your finances can be intimidating, but with philsgang.com, you will be educated and guided to make smart investment decisions in the stock market. If the market is up or down, philsgang.com is the only source where you'll learn how to trade stocks and how to invest in the stock market using professional-level skills and strategies. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
As a mother, you don't want to have to worry about this bill is coming, but then she needs this chemo. That's a decision you shouldn't have to make.
El que St. Jude no cobra ni un centavo para nosotros significa quitarnos todo ese estrés, esa preocupación y podernos enfocar en nuestra hija.
That was the first thing I was like, how are we going to do this? When St. Jude told us that we didn't have to pay a single bill, I was like, wow. They pretty much have saved us.
It's like the world has been lifted off of your shoulders, and now your focus is supporting this child.
There is not another hospital like St. Jude. The patient care is unmatchable. It saved my life. It saved my daughter's life. It saved our family.
Hi, my name is Phil Grant at philsgang.com. You know the stock market goes up 72% of the time? Then why is it that the retail customer, 80% of the time, have lost money? Because they don't know when to get out. And that's why I'm providing a product called my MV2 chart that solves that problem. It's always about when do I get out? That problem has been solved. Check it out, my MV2 chart. Don't miss it.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Here comes a new president, new beginnings, and new hopes, which can also bring volatile times. Many investors get spooked and begin to question their investments. But the thing to realize is that market volatility is inevitable, and it's a great opportunity to get in the stock market. No one at philsgang.com will tell you when the market correction is coming, and we will not promise you you're going to get rich, but we will guarantee you a good night's sleep. At philsgang.com, our number one goal is to inform investors who want to learn and invest in the stock market. We provide daily investment teaching strategies and the analysis of charting the stock market. You are informed around the clock with market webinars, market updates, working investor programs, and financial updates throughout the day. Plus, you'll enjoy the Phil's Gang customer service. Be prepared for market volatility and make profits with philsgang.com. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Welcome back to Phil's Gang Radio Show. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com.
$20K for the first time in its 120-year history, and it is done. We got it. We got the Dow crossing that 20,000 level. The Dow now sitting at 20,000.
Oh, 20,000. Everybody's celebrating 20,000, but nobody's looking at the crosswinds. I just gave them to you. But more important is, let it keep going up. That's fine. Let them keep it going up. We'll know when to get out of the stock with our chart. Let me give you the number, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. Get the chart now. It's free. You join the gang, it's $39.95. The chart's $29.95, but you get that free for 4 weeks. At the end of 4 weeks, if you want to just keep the chart and buy the chart and don't want to be a gang member, that's fine too. But I'm telling you, it works. It really works. Give you an idea. Facebook, listen to this.
Well, with markets near record highs, what stocks do our traders like right here, right now? What are you buying?
I bought Facebook last month. It's a play on the millennials. It's a play on, a new news service. I think the advertising dollars that they're going to get is real. But at the end of the day, I think Facebook is an incredible company to buy, to own. They've nowhere near monetized WhatsApp. You have Facebook Live, Instagram Live. I am a fan of the company.
Okay, she's buying it for all the wrong reasons. She is. It's a millennial play. Their advertising is real. Their apps have not been monetized. It's a play on. I think she said there was play on news. All these things that don't matter. It doesn't matter. That's not why you buy a stock. You buy a stock when the big hedge funds, the 9 biggest banks, the insurance companies, and the big boys, when they buy the stock. You haven't got to know anything about the stock. Not a thing. So here, on my chart, if you're my gang who owns Facebook, it turned green. It turned green in December. I'm sorry, in January 5th. And today it's still green, and it's gone up over, right now, 12%. So it's already moved 12%. So she tells her to get in now. And when it's already moved 12%, you would have gotten in much earlier than that. So, and here's the worst thing. Okay, I mean, she got in early too. This is my point. She did get in early. She bought it a little bit earlier than that, but it was red. So she got in early. We got in early. But now somebody's going to hear this today. Somebody's going to start buying this stock after it's already moved up 12%. When are they going to know when to get out? When are they going to know? And when you go to get out, you're going to hear this.
You're fine. You don't pay attention to the value of your house every day. Don't pay attention to your portfolio every day. Have a good, sound plan so you can go on and enjoy life.
How stupid is that? So, anytime you're investing in a stock, you got to have a plan when to get out. Well, how do you know when to get out unless you know that the big guys are getting out? Well, you just guess at it. Oh, no, I hire a broker. I hire a money manager. Really? Those guys? Where were they when we lost 50% value in the dot-com days? Where were they? We lost another, 60% value in the house and finance bubble. Now we're in the biggest bubble in the world ever. Where are they going to be this time? Are we going to be so lucky this time they're going to change and tell you get out? Of course not. But not to be in the market because you're afraid to lose money is nuts when you have a tool that will help you and assist you to get out. And if you don't think so, I'm going to give it to you for free for 4 weeks. Free. 877-600-GANG, 4264. Okay. So we know the biggest problem that we have is our trade deficit. The trade deficit is the biggest killer of jobs. Big killer of jobs. Thank God the TPP, he killed it. Thank God. Now, a trade deficit, think about this, directly hurts the middle class. So why didn't Obama work on that? Why didn't Bush work on it? See, because they don't care about the middle class. Especially Obama, because he didn't want the middle class, because if you got a middle class, you can't build a state. You can't build a welfare state. When you have a socialist government and you have a welfare state, you can't have middle class. It's the very, very rich. It's the oligarchs. It's the poor. So think about what happened with this trade deficit. It was a beautiful way to kill the economy and to kill the middle class. Because companies, to save money, because they're not exporting their goods, they start outsourcing your job. So a person who's making $38 an hour in manufacturing positions is now making $15 an hour in the service jobs, like Starbucks. the more we import, the bigger the deficit, which under Obama relegated more workers to less paying service jobs. Then they were relegated to food stamps, 47 million. Then relegated to poverty, 45 million, of which 15 million was Obama's. The other reason under Obama our wages have been stagnating, because when we export more than we import, CEOs of companies are not about to invest capital into new machinery or new technology to increase productivity, which increases wages. Instead, they buy their own shares back of their company so they get rich, very, very rich. But you don't, the worker. So he's making about 400% more than the worker, than his workers on the floor. And his worker, not only are they not getting a wage because of the terrible deficits in export, he won't hire people. And not only that, not only will he not increase the wage, he won't hire people, but the person that they won't increase the wage, he may get relegated down to a part-time job. And anybody gets a part-time job, you know the next step is poverty. The lack of capital investment has a multiple effect. When you're delaying the purchasing of a new machine, let's say Ajax company, they delay purchasing a new machine they need. Well, the company that makes that machine, let's say Toolmaster company makes that machine, well, their orders are drying up at Toolmaster. So what happens with that? See the multiple effect. The workers at Toolmasters, because Ajax is not buying a new machine, Toolmasters isn't building it, so the workers at Toolmasters, their wages are stagnant. Their jobs get outsourced. And their full-time jobs becomes poverty. To part-time to poverty. Exactly what happened under Obama administration and why he has created more part-time jobs than any other president and more low-paying service jobs than all the past presidents combined. So you telling me they're complaining that Trump is going to change that? Trump doesn't work on the 4.7%. All Obama did, his whole thing was to work on Obamacare and to cheat and figure out how they could cheat to get the unemployment rate from 9% down to 4.7%. Trump said, I'm not going to work on a fake 4.7%. I'm going to work. No, the change is going to be in jobs. I want more people to work than to depend on welfare. See, Obama didn't care because the more people that depended on welfare went on welfare, the state got bigger. That means they control the people, and that means they broke Democrat. See, big government is the same as a big welfare state. And please remember, the flood of imports under Obama administration has kept workers' wages so stagnant and the median household income declining, all at the time when importers like Walmart and Apple are profiting big time from cheap overseas labor. While it costs like $2 to make one of those bands for the Apple Watch in Asia, those same bands retail here for $49, making Apple 96% profit. No wonder Apple has 3 times as much cash on hands as our own government. Let's take a look at Apple. I'm going to put Apple up right now. So I'm going to put Apple up. Okay? Now, if you were a gang member and you had this chart, and Apple was your stock, which a lot of our gang members have Apple, this thing, when you look at it, this thing dropped. It turned red back in October of last year, and it dropped from a high of about $118, and it dropped down to about $111. 6% drop, then it started to turn green. And we'll talk about that when we get back. Here's the number, 877-600-GANG. Get a free color-coded technology chart.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years. Very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I love the new MV charts on Phil's software, and I'm making profits using them.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I love your new MV1, making lots of profits.
I love the chart. I'm limited with time, real good as far as just looking at whatever ticker tells me right away.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
The new MV1 and MV2 charting software. I particularly like the pre- and post-market candlesticks.
You guys have always been great on the service side. I can't say enough about the service side.
Don't wait. Sign up for Phil's Gang today. Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, there's nothing worse than you're investing in a stock and during the day something happens and you don't know what to do. You don't know who to call. Or you call somebody and they just give you a bunch of BS. Not here at Phil's Gang. We value every gang member. During the day, you got a question about your stock, you contact us. We have the best service in the world. philsgang.com. You're not alone. You're a gang member.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years. Very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I love the new MV charts on Phil's software, and I'm making profits using them.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I love your new MV1, making lots of profit.
I love the chart. You know, I'm limited with time. Real good as far as just looking at whatever ticker tells me right away.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
The new MV1 and MV2 charting software. I particularly like the pre- and post-market candlesticks.
You guys have always been great on the service side. I can't say enough about the service side.
Don't wait. Sign up for Phil's Gang today. Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
As a mother, you don't want to have to worry about this bill is coming, but then she needs this chemo. That's a decision you shouldn't have to make.
At St. Jude, a family never sees a bill at all. It's like the world has been lifted off of your shoulders.
The treatment doesn't get any better than what you receive at St. Jude. It saved my life. It saved my daughter's life. It saved our family.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures. Saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. Open Line Friday. Don't forget, every Friday, here's the number, 855-745-7445. Use that number to participate in my radio show where I can give you information on your stock. Don't forget, that's every Friday, Open Line Friday. That's here on philsgang.com, every Friday.
Don't miss it. Tune in and call Phil with your stock questions on Open Line Fridays. Left-wing, right-wing, libertarians, independents. We may not all agree on politics, but we all agree that we need to plan for retirement. At philsgang.com, we prepare you and educate you on how to invest in the stock market so you can secure your retirement and live comfortably. Call Phil's Gang today, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. We were talking about no wonder Apple's making so much money, but I love how people love Apple. But look at the jobs that we're losing because of Apple. They're putting their jobs, outsourcing them. And it's killing, and it's just terrible. Now let's take a look at Apple stock. Now Apple stock was dropping like a rock. Okay, it was dropping from October 25th. It just was dropping at about 6-7%, and then finally it turned green. Now this works. And it started to turn green right around $110, and now it's at $121. Now, we're up 10%. A lot of my gang members. So it's easy to get a stock Anybody can pick a stock and it's going to go up, especially when the stock market goes up 72% of the time. But no, here's the key. When should you get out? You think somebody on CNBC is going to tell you to get out? They never tell you to get out. They always tell you to stay in. They tell you to cost average down. They tell you to keep cost averaging down. And even if Apple is in your portfolio and you have a 401k, you're dead. You're a dead duck. Because why? Because the fees are killing you. If you have $25,000 in your 401k and you have returns of average of 7% for those, let's say 35 years, your account balance after a fee of 0.5% is $227,000. But wait a minute. At 1%, it drops to $163,000. But the real fees are 2%, $113,000. Wait a minute. Now you got to start adding in the hidden fees. Even add 1 more percent. 1 more percent. You're going to be down to about $85,000. So you're thinking you're going to retire and you're going to have, and you've been doing good and you got good returns and you think you got $227,000. No, you don't. You have $85,000 because of fees. So at least with my chart, you can tell when your 401k is in trouble when they get out. You put up the S&P, and when the S&P turns red, or the bank stocks turn red, then you start protecting yourself. Start removing some of the shares. Do something or hedge it. But at least you know it's going down. It worked beautifully for 401ks. Beautiful. So here's the number. 877-600-GANG. 25. I think we have less than half now. But it's your opportunity. I'm giving it to you free. Here's the number. 877-600-GANG. It works. Now, join the gang. It's only $39.95 to join the gang, and you get the chart. You get the chart free for 4 weeks. At the end of 4 weeks, if you don't want to be a gang member, that's fine. Just keep the chart. Okay, so this is amazing. Listen to this.
For those folks who've lost their job right now because a plant went down to Mexico, some of those jobs of the past are just not going to come back. And when somebody says, like the person you just mentioned, who I'm not going to advertise for, that he's going to bring all these jobs back. Well, how exactly are you going to do that? What are you going to do? There's no answer to it. He just says, well, I'm going to negotiate a better deal. Well, how exactly are you going to negotiate that? What magic wand do you have? And usually the answer is he doesn't have an answer.
Oh, really? See, that's the difference when you hire a person whose experience was a organizer, neighborhood organizer, and their whole job is to get a group of people, some population group, all excited, churn them all up, get them agitated. like we saw the crowds. Remember the marches, the inauguration day, and then the other women's march, which wasn't a women's march because most half of them were men. That's what he did. That's what he created in this country. He didn't work on it. That's impossible. That's impossible because he didn't have the experience. So Trump, just by pulling out Keystone, got that going. That's going to eventually give us 2 million jobs. But look at Kroger is now going to fill 10,000 jobs here in the United States that weren't going to stay here. IBM, another 25,000 that weren't going to stay here. On and on and on. Amazon, they said they're going to keep 100,000. They'll keep them here. They pledged to keep them here, not send them over there. Walmart, on and on. Sprint, on and on. GM has pledged to invest billions in their factories here and keep 7,000 jobs here. He did this in what? 3 days? He's had 8 years, Obama. And what did he give us for 8 years? A growth rate of 1.4%. This is crazy. Look, I'm delighted Apple's making money. My gang owns Apple, but guess what? They're going to get out. They're going to know when to get out when it turns red. If you think it's a joke, that's why I want 25 more people. So you can go around and say, I've done this. I've had this chart. It works. You're my ambassadors. I need 25. I need about 10 left. I need about 10 ambassadors. So hopefully, let's get it done today. All right. Shipping jobs overseas. Okay, companies make big profits, but they're denying us American jobs. See, that's what. See, and Obama did nothing. Trump comes in and kills TPP, and now he's going to kill NAFTA because he knows you're denying America's jobs. Bush and Bill Clinton, their trade policy, NAFTA, 5 million jobs we lost. Can you imagine how many jobs we lost with TPP? And because of these trade policies, we are suffering. U.S. is suffering from this jobless recovery of Obama's. It's amazing. When we do not have enough jobs for our people living in our communities, that has been reckless. Not to do nothing. Sit back and say, oh, there's nothing you can do. I'm going to go and work on health care. That's the answer. That's reckless. His stimulus program was to stimulate the rest of the world by offshoring our jobs to Europe, to China, to Japan. That was his stimulus. He stimulated all the other countries by taking our jobs and moving them. See, now it's changing. No wonder Trump killed TPP. No wonder he's renegotiating NAFTA. See, he understood why China is growing in leaps and bounds with the injection of Obama stimulus, outsourcing our jobs to them. And people want to make Trump resign, and Trump's no good, and we got Bernie Sanders saying this.
When we do not allow the Donald Trumps of the world to divide us up, there is nothing we cannot accomplish.
Oh, really? That's what we really needed. We really need more of Bernie, more of Obama, more socialism. Really? This is why I am so worried they're going to try to assassinate him. If they don't assassinate him, they're going to pull something. They're going to try to destroy the economy. They're going to try to destroy the stock market. This is killing them. Obama's at home, just his underwear is so knotted up, they had to call the hospital, bring over oxygen tanks so he could breathe. What are you, nuts? Our deficit with China alone is $342 billion. I'm talking our trade deficit, $342 billion. That's more than half of the total. This is crazy. Do you know, if we just saved on the trade deficit, we could just cut it back by a quarter. If this month we cut it back by just a quarter, not even a quarter, do you know our GDP wouldn't have been 1.6%? It would have been 2.2%. It doesn't take much. But how do you do that? You got to stop exporting our jobs. And you got to start working on China, and that's exactly what we're going to do. No wonder China's so eager to send us its products, because what do? They say to us, here, you're broke, we'll give you the money to buy our products. So we get cheap products, and then we owe them the money. We give them a note, it's called a treasury note, and they get 2.4%. Are you kidding me? This is what we've been doing? Here's the number, 877-600-GANG. Get your free color-coded technology chart so you'll know when to get in and when to get out, and it works. Free for 30 days, for a month. 877-600-GANG.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me to make my dreams.
Here comes a new president, new beginnings, and new hopes.